I welcome you once again to my YouTube video series. My name is Jude Onegbeda and I am your host. It's a new month and I'm delighted to be with you with a new series titled How to Thrive in Hard Times. You will agree with me that since the COVID era, the global economy has been gradually slowing down. You have inflation in most countries of the world across Africa, Europe, America, and Asia. Even in the advanced countries where people are migrating to, in the UK and America, the cost of living is becoming very high. Even in Canada, people are finding it difficult to afford basic necessities, groceries, cost of transportation, rent, gas, petrol, utilities. They've all gone up. Inflation has what? Devalued the currencies of most countries. People can no longer afford a decent meal. People are finding it difficult to pay their mortgage and to pay their rent, let alone to afford quality health care and education. People work, they earn money, but the money cannot meet their basic needs. So I have come up with this video series. It will run for several weeks. How do we survive these difficult times? You've heard the saying before, tough times don't last, but tough people do. For tough people to last, they need to be equipped with knowledge. And that is what I bring to you today. I have been through difficult times in my life and have been able to weather the storms, and I continue to weather the storms by the grace of God and by the knowledge He has equipped me with. I want to share that knowledge with you, how to go through difficult times and to come out victorious. The economies of the world is going through difficult times. People in different countries, families and communities are going through difficult times. Economic challenges. How can we navigate? How can we thrive? How can we survive? How can we be on top of these challenges? I'll give you a tip each week. Let's get right into it. How to thrive in hard times. Number one, you must focus on what you can control and not on the things you cannot control. Concentrate on actions and decisions you can influence. What do I mean by that? I mean your thoughts, your words, your emotions, and your actions. You can control your desires, your spending habits, and eating habits. Sure, you can control those things. How do you control your thoughts? Mindfulness and meditation. Now that things are becoming difficult, it is time to be mindful, it is time to meditate. You have to practice mindfulness or meditation. You have to reflect before you take decisions. You have to meditate before you take decisions. It will help you to stay in the present. Positive affirmations also help. Use positive affirmations to reframe negative thoughts and build more optimistic mindset. Secondly, your words. How do you control your words? By thinking before you speak. Take a moment to consider the impact of your words before speaking. Again, effective communication. Practice clear and concise communication to ensure your message is understood. This can help you thrive. What about your actions? How do you control your actions? By setting goals. You have to set goals this time. Define clear, achievable goals and break them down into manageable tasks. That's very important. You have to also prioritize tasks. Focus on high priority tasks that align with your goals and values. What about your emotions? How do you control your emotions? You have to what? Carry out emotional regulation. Learn techniques such as deep breathing, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend to manage your emotions. When you are tensed because of the utility that is piling up, the bills are piling up, try and practice deep breathing. When the financial demands on you keep piling up, try and practice deep breathing. It will help you. You talk to a trusted friend, it will help you. Self-compassion also helps to control emotions. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge that it's okay to feel a range of emotions. It's okay to feel a range of emotions. How do you control your desires? You have to set boundaries. Establish boundaries to protect your time and energy from distractions. It's very important. Time is money. Now that the economy is squeezing, your time will become more valuable to you. So set boundaries so that people don't waste your time. Time is money. You have to also clarify your values, understand what truly matters to you, and align your desires with your core values. Learn to say no sometimes. Now, what about your spending habits? You can control your spending habits by budgeting. Create a budget to track your income and expenses and stick to it. It's very, very important. We'll talk about budgeting much later in the series. Mindful spending is another way to control your spending habits. Reflect on your purchases and prioritize spending on things that bring you lasting value. Avoid impulsive spending. Don't buy things you did not plan for. Don't buy things you see as you step into a shopping mall, things you did not plan for or budget for. Don't do that. And how do you control your eating habits? You must plan your meals. Plan your meals in advance to ensure a balanced diet. And mindful eating is also important. Pay attention to what and how you eat, savoring each bite and avoiding distractions. When the economy is hard, the little you can afford, you have to be sure it's nutritious, it's a balanced diet, it will give you the required energy. You cannot spend the little you have on junk or buying bad food. You plan your meals and you practice mindful eating. By focusing on these areas, you can take control of your life and make decisions that positively impact your well-being in hard times. I would want to leave it at this in this first episode. In our next edition, I will give you a second episode and give you more tips. Remember, focus on what you can control when you are going through hard times. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.